Is AI a friend or it's a foe? If you're calling it a foe, you're done. AI is with us. It's revolutionary. It's going to impact all our lives. There's no way to run from it. The thing about AI is it's probably so misunderstood that people are confused. And as part of this presentation today, what I want to do is for some of those who don't understand what AI is, I'm going to try to give an explanation of it in simple terms. And then I'm going to try to tell you about some things that are going on in AI. So what is artificial intelligence? It's the ability for a machine to perform a human act. Now, it's different from automation, where automation is where a machine is going to perform a repetitive act that may be intelligence. You may have AI and automation working together. For example, in a car, when you get in the car and it's warm and you turn the climate control on, AI will adjust the temperature of that car until it gets to a certain level. Automation is more like a motor blower. When you turn that car on, it blows hot or cold air and it doesn't stop and it doesn't care about the conditions. The way our AI works is it uses three pieces. One is called training, and this is where the data, the information the data is getting in order to draw the conclusion. It's the data that the information is learning from. The second piece of AI, how it works, is validation. This information has to be validated. It has to be sure it's accurate, the source is accurate. And the final piece is inference, how that is applied. Now, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I just want to now get into a little more detail about the different types of AI. And probably the one you're most familiar with are large language models. You know, Bard and Copilot and things like that, of that nature. Their goal is to create text, translate, recognition, prediction. Large language models eventually are going to be application specific. What I mean is you'll have a language model that will just do options trading. Or you may have a language model that just is a healthcare language model that is for diabetes or something of that nature. The other thing that's big in AI now that you're probably using is personal assistants. Been using it for years, like Alexa and things like that. They will help you with scheduling, creating responses to emails, planning, integrating applications, chat bots, things like that nature. Also, eventually, they'll get facial recognition. Now, AI, you got to think of it like a nuclear race. Everybody is partnering with everybody, literally. I mean, you have companies who you thought that would never partner together that have done it because they got to get to the top. For example, Apple Computer has announced an AI machine built into its computer system. This is the first time I've heard about that. And it's going to work on a client-server model, and it's going to include writing tools and things of that nature, all types of applications. And this announcement is a partnership with OpenAI. Then you have Meta, or some people call Facebook, and they've designed a robust product which is going to be an AI assistance large language model. And this is going to be something that they expect to be open source, have faster compiling times. But it brings us back to the question of regulation. With all these innovations and all these different companies doing different things, we'll talk about a couple more. The U.S. Congress has passed, or in the process of passing, laws on patents, copyrights, fraud, things of that nature. They recognize that AI is going to be something that has to be highly regulated. And matter of fact, just to change gears for a second, some of the fears that some people have with AI is there's been talk about something called a robot tax. A robot tax, that's right. What the robot tax would be, and it's serious, would be for every person that's displaced by a robot, that company has to pay a tax for the loss of that job. There's also talk about AI judges and AI courts. And I believe in some countries they're using them to assist them. The European Union is really, really, really serious about AI. They have developed 4 classes of risk. They seem to be more aggressive than the US at AI regulation. NVIDIA, amazing. They announced the Blackwell chip. It's selling out like mad. They've also announced their new product called the Rubin, which they expect to be very big. OpenAI has a relationship with Microsoft. They're looking to challenge Google, and Google's DeepMinds is looking to build, or in a process of building, instruments that are going to be used in the healthcare industry for protein folding and weather prediction. I mean, this is really getting big. Microsoft Copilot now has incorporated facial recognition, and they're in partnership with Cogent to produce an AI product. Alphabet with Gemini has a deal with Apple. Everybody's partnering all over the place. China has really started to block down on AI, although China has a huge source of training data. They've been at this a while with facial recognition, integrating with their social media. They are certainly, I would say, right now, unfortunately, probably in better shape than any country when it comes to AI. They're in really good shape. The European Commission is the EBC is working on AI, as I said before. NVIDIA's AI product has gotten to the point that it's almost like a currency. Companies are buying up Blackwell GPUs and stockpiling them. At, I guess, eventually they intend to use them. But the problem with that is that you have other companies developing AI concepts on chips that are not GPUs or NVIDIA's chips. Like AMD is developing AI technology on their chips. Samsung is developing AI technology on their chips. So it's possible that someone who develops an AI technology on another chip might leapfrog NVIDIA, and now all the people who bought the NVIDIA chips have technology that isn't as efficient or isn't cost effective. This is a very, very new competitive thing going on. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and you have a great day. Bye.